Hey everybody, welcome to another DW Plays video. This time I am starting the video in-game as opposed to at the main menu because the main menu of this particular game has a really obnoxious, rapidly flickering tan background, which gives me a headache to look at, and if it gives me a headache to look at, that's a pretty good indication that it's a no-go for people with photosensitivity issues. As far as I can tell, it's only the main menu that has this problem. The actual game isn't like that. So, I don't know what they were thinking with the main menu. It's terrible. But you don't need to see the main menu anyway because, frankly, there's nothing to the main menu. It's just one play start, two play start, and options. And you might as well just skip the main menu. Just hit the start button and it immediately kicks you into the game. So we're just going to pick things up here. This is a game called Gain Ground. It was originally released in 1988 as an arcade title, and it was later ported to the Sega Master System as well as the Mega Drive or Genesis, of course, depending on which region you're in. What you're seeing here is the Sega Genesis version. This is part of the Sega Mega Drive and Genesis Classics collection that's available on Steam. That's how I got this. I never played this game back in the day, although it was a fairly successful arcade game in its time, of course. And it never really went anywhere past the home console ports, though. It's kind of an interesting game because you have this sort of top-down, shoot-'em-up kind of gameplay style, but you have a variety of characters that you can mess around with, and you unlock them by just playing the game and picking them up in the stage and then taking them to the exit. So let me go ahead and just show you how this works. So you have three characters to start with. You have this one with a pistol that can throw grenades, this one with a rifle, and this one who throws spears. Now, the guy who throws spears can shoot in any direction, as you see with that H, and then it has the arrows pointing in every direction. Whereas the guy with the rifle and the one with the pistol and the grenades can only attack forward. So I'm just going to pick this guy to make things easier. And you just move around and you shoot at the enemies. They will, of course, shoot back at you. It is an arcade game, which means that if you get hit once, that's it. That character is immobilized and you need to go back and pick them up with a secondary character, and you'll probably see that later on in this video. But as you can see, we just picked up this guy who was in the level here, and we'll take him to the exit. And then you had to get everybody else to the exit. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're just going to head to the exit here. Now, one thing about this guy is that he might be able to throw those spears over ledges. So we'll see that later on in gameplay here. So now we move on to the next stage. And there's a character that's available on the bridge there. But as you can see now, we have this other character that we just picked up. And if I select him, he launches fireballs at things. And if you press the special attack button, then it brings up this fireball shield around him. But we've picked up this other guy here. Now, you gotta be careful with these projectiles. You kind of dance around them. It is a pretty straightforward and fairly simple game, at least in terms of general mechanics, but the layouts of levels can get quite tricky. So now we just need to get everybody else to the exit here. Which, now that we've cleared a path, is not really a problem. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And get to the next stage here. Now I'm only going to play this as long as I'm able to keep going here, because whenever a character gets downed, you need to select the next character and then go pick them back up and get to the exit to be able to use them again. So we'll see how that works here. Now we're on to stage 3. Now this is where the new character that we just picked up, this archer, might come in real handy, because he can shoot arrows with a sort of lob effect. He can angle them. So I'm going to do exactly that. As you can see, you can shoot them over the cliff side there. And so that's exactly what I'm going to do. Because why not? If I can hit the guy, I might not be able to hit them. Oh, there we go. Lining it up can be a bit tricky. Now, you see that this didn't end the level. This is because if I go this way, these guys show up. Now it ends the level. So your objective is either to get everybody to the exit or to eliminate all of the enemies. Like I said, very simple, very straightforward. So now we're going to... Let's see, let's just pick this guy here. Just for kicks and giggles. And I had to take care of all these guys chasing after me first here. Like so. Alright. That makes things pretty straightforward. Take these guys out too. And then make our way to the exit. And now we can select the archer, and he can lob arrows over the cliffside and take care of these guys. Make things nice and easy. Pretty simple arcade logic here. Just a lot of this is knowledge based. It's just if you know what's coming, you can react to it. And let's see here. We're going to select the fireball guy again, just because having a shield might be useful. That said, getting swarmed with projectiles is not fun. There we go. That takes care of them. This gets us a new character. I'm just going to clear a path here. And now that we're down to one guy, I can just pretty safely get everybody around him. Now you can see how moving this along here, getting more characters means that you might have to... It might be a little tricky getting everybody out of the stage there. So this gets us this character here, who has a boomerang. I am not going to select that character just yet, because I need my archer to take these wall archers out. Gotta be careful with those projectiles. Alright, so that has gotten us this character. Hopefully, I can get everybody cleared out of here, or at least most of these guys cleared out. Make things a bit easier as far as moving around in there. So this is one of the more tricky levels here at the beginning. Gotta be careful with those projectiles. Alright. Okay, take care of that guy. Now I should... There we go. Now, of course, I can take some of these guys out to make things a bit easier on myself, hopefully, anyway. There we go. Yep, there we go. Try to take some of these guys out before trying to move anybody past them, because they tend to throw a whole bunch of projectiles. Like so. Now we can just move around them. And let me get this character over here. And then we can get to the exit and have that character unlocked too. Which is just filling out the roster quite heavily here. And so that gets all of them out. Now I don't need to worry about anybody else falling behind here. So I can just launch a fireball at that guy and just move on to the next stage. Now let's see. This seems pretty straightforward. Now what do we got as far as these other characters? We have this guy, and we have this guy. I don't know what he's got. He can launch fireballs across the entire screen. That's pretty cool. He's very slow, though. And of course, if they're all just going to stand in one place, I can just launch these at the guys until they're all taken care of. This ability might be slightly overpowered. Only slightly. Only slightly. And we move to the next stage. Ah, the joys of arcade games. Let's see what we got here. Alright, there's another character there. So let's see. Let's try this guy and see what he can do. He can launch fireballs. Alright. And I gotta worry about that thing in the middle launching fireballs at me, which is fairly frustrating. Oh, that got me. Alright, let's see here. Need somebody with a fairly long range, I think. Let's try this character. So that's a fairly long range attack that I've got here. And it will curve into enemies, which is very useful. However, the character is very slow. So I think we'll get our old buddy the fireball launching. I think it's supposed to be a rocket launcher, actually. There we go. That makes things a bit easier. Alright. Takes care of that. And now I just need to get them to the exit. Alright. Just get these guys to the exit here. And collect this guy and get to the exit. And I can't remember if I've permanently lost the other guy or not. We'll see. Let's see. Yep, we have permanently lost this other guy. So this one here is a sniper. He can shoot things from a very long distance. And he can also shoot to the sides, which is limited usefulness, and that is a lot of arrows. I'm just gonna... Oh, no, that didn't work. Okay. Just lob some arrows at these guys here. Try to reduce some of those projectiles coming in. Because the trick about rescuing your characters that you might have lost on the previous run is you have to get them before leaving. And then we can try throwing spears at these guys here and see if we can... Yep. Maybe. There we go. It's tricky. You need at least one character who can lob projectiles over the walls there. But now that we've put a path, it's pretty straightforward to just get everybody out of there. So, like I said, we're just going to keep going here until eventually I will inevitably lose at some point. Wait, can I shoot that over and take this guy out as well? Nope, I cannot. Okay. He's too slow. Too slow to avoid getting hit by arrows. That's, yeah. Welcome to Gain Ground, folks. So we're just gonna get this character to the end here, and we'll keep going. So we're now at the last stage of round 1. And with that many nasty things, we're probably not gonna make it very far here. We'll see, though. Yeah, took care of 2 of them at least, before I had to switch characters again here. Alright, just collect our dude here. And just launch a bunch of whatever these are supposed to be from the back of the arena here, and there we go. Take care of that before it becomes a problem. Oof. Those are much faster than this guy is really capable of moving. However, there is enough distance between the back of the arena and us that we can manage it. Well, that moves us on to round 2. So we'll see how this shakes things up here. Let's start with... we will start with Boomerang user here. Which is turning out to not do what I really wanted it to do, but okay. See, part of the problem with some of these characters is that when they attack from certain directions. Ugh, this is rough. We're gonna try to make it work here. So, like, the boomerang comes out of the right side, and then it curves around to other places. However, the straight pistol shots come out of the left side because the pistol's in the offhand. However, that cleared us out up to here, I think. To where I can actually kind of get in here and maybe, possibly, I don't know. And now we're also fighting enemies that take multiple shots to bring down, so that's kind of an issue. Alright. Yep, we're clearing a path here. There we go. We have cleared a path. Let's get out of here. And I might be able to lob projectiles over the, actually, no, we're just gonna try to get pretty much everybody out of here. I might be able to lob arrows over because it has more range. There we go, that's more like it. Now we're talking. We can lob arrows. Like so. There we go, cool. Alright, looks like we're gonna be lobbing projectiles again. Let's see who we unlocked. We unlocked this guy. I don't know what he uses. Oh, okay. That's interesting. That is more of a straight-up rocket. And that at least lets us take those guys out right from the get-go. However, he is very slow. Oh, missed. Okay, that takes those guys out. And immediately, he's too slow. So this might be an issue. Alright, we'll have to collect him. This is also where the time limit's going to start coming into play here, because that is a lot of dudes. And I'm trying to play it carefully here because, like I said, and like you've seen, one hit is enough to take down one of your characters. I want to clear at least enough of them out so I can get through here. There we go. That's more like it. Now let's see here. Let's just use this guy and see if this... Okay, the fireball seems to do some more damage. Alright. And this other guy over here is just going to ignore us, apparently. Okay, cool. And we'll just lob an arrow at him. Alright. Now we have 8 characters to choose from. Who do I want to choose? Let's see here. I think we'll just use the archer here so I can lob projectiles again. Now, unfortunately, it keeps spawning dudes in left and right. And I'm having a hard time actually hitting them. Why am I having a hard time hitting them? There we go. Why is that projectile not hitting? There we go. Ah, figures. However, I do have this guy. And I can just launch rockets. Or not, apparently. That's a bit annoying. I was hoping that I'd be able to launch a rocket at these guys and actually hit them. Oh, I can, actually. Never mind. I have to do it from the side, though, which is kind of weird. And he is so ridiculously slow that I may not be able to avoid those projectiles. So let's see here. Switch over to a character who's pretty fast so I can try to get around the knife-throwing guy. There we go. Now we've got all those characters. Let's see here. I don't think I can use those. We'll just use the boomerang and see if we can get that around the... Or, you know, there we go. Finally. Alright, cool. And now we're on to this. Let's see, who do we get here? I'm not sure what this guy... Oh, he can launch whirlwinds. That's pretty cool. It bounces from enemy to enemy. Okay, that's very cool. I like that. That seems like a very powerful ability. Alright, just clobber these guys here. However, I don't really have a good solution for these guys. I'll just try to get around him, I guess. Alright, and then where's my archer? There's my archer. Alright. Just lob arrows at these guys so I can move on. And we have new characters on this map, so let's see if we can take care of that. Take care of those guys first here. So slow. No, I figured as much. Okay, I can at least take these guys out. Maybe. If the projectile will hit. There we go. Okay. Rescue my first guy here. And then see if we can get these other characters here and make it to the exit. I don't know what they've got, so we'll find out. And get this character here. Oh, come on. Of course. Of course, just right when I get to the exit. This guy might be too slow. I don't know. He might not be able to dodge the projectiles. All right. Well, we're going to try it again here. Alright, now we've got everybody. So now we just need to get our last two guys to the exit. And I figure that's probably what we're going to do here, because trying to shoot those enemies is just kind of silly. So we'll just keep moving here. And one last character here who is more of a samurai-looking character. And we get to the exit, and that's it. Next stage. Let's see what we got now. We got... That looks messy. And I see what looks like 3 characters to choose from up there. I'm not sure what that character is. That's another boomerang character. Let's see what this guy has. He has some sort of ability like... okay, that's an interesting ability. It stuns enemies instead of taking them down. Okay, I'm not sure what to make of that. I don't particularly like it, I can tell you that. I think it's time for Rocket Launcher. Because why not? Take out some of these guys here so I can kind of clear a path for myself. Whoop. And since this guy is so ridiculously slow, I'm just going to take him straight to the exit. Alright, and now we're just going to go and use this new character who can do pretty much the exact same thing that the other one did with the boomerang. Except I can only throw it forward. Huh, okay. So we're just going to move this character over to the exit as well. So this character is just straight up better due to being able to launch the boomerang out at a different angle. And we're just gonna collect all these characters up here and then make it to the exit. And then from there it's just a matter of getting the other ones to the exit. And you can see, I'm sure you can see at this point why this is a DW Plays and not a review or an MTO. There's not much to this game. It does build on itself. However, it builds on itself in a way that you're still doing the exact same thing every single level. It's just you have characters with slightly different abilities. And a lot of it consists of just taking them and moving them to the exit, which is not exactly exciting. So, yeah. Gain ground, folks. It's... I thought I would have hit a good stopping point by now, but apparently not. So we're just gonna keep on going here. Okay. This might end up being a good stopping point. I guess we're gonna find out. Okay, so yeah, we can't do any... yeah, this is gonna be a problem. Oh boy, this is definitely gonna be a problem for this guy. Come on. There we go. Well, that takes care of those guys at least. However, those guys are a problem. Alright. Wait a minute. I have two of the same character? Well, okay then. That's odd. And of course, they can just spam projectiles at you, which is fairly annoying. Okay, that didn't work. I seem to have lost my really cool rocket launcher guy. That's annoying. And I've lost my rifleman and my samurai. This is problem! By the way, this character can only throw those grenades upwards. Those guys are very fast. Oh, cool. Awesome. That was incredibly janky. And now I've lost a good chunk of my team, which is not cool. Including the one guy who was really, really cool with the long-range rocket launcher. Okay. Okay, and we can still launch arrows over things. So this is basically a copy of the previous character that we had from not exactly a crap. I bet this guy throws spears and he throws spears. So yeah, this is Oh, we can't damage those things apparently. Not until they come after us anyway. That's a problem. They take a lot of damage too. Yeah, this is rough. Just run! Run to the exit, although this guy's not gonna be able to run. He's more like gonna slowly trudge his way to the exit. Alright. Just run to the exit. And once this guy's out of there, then we should be good. Yep. Yay for arcade game BS. Okay. So what's this guy do? He shoots a barrage of bullets. Cool. That's all he's got. He has a machine gun. Now I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho. I mean, a machine gun's cool, don't get me wrong. Doesn't do a lot of damage, though, apparently. I'm amazed that fireball didn't hit him. Oh. This might be it, folks. This might be where we finally end this video, because I know it's probably felt like it's been dragging for quite a while now. Yep. This is getting real messy. These sorcerers are really annoying, too. Because they don't give you enough time to hit them, really. There we go. Come on. Alright. Ah, of course there's another sorcerer. Why wouldn't there be? Okay. And this character's especially annoying because I can only attack forward with the boomerang. And it's not going to hit them if it does that. Ugh, this is rough. Alright, just squeeze our way to the exit there. I guess we'll go with the spear thrower here. Probably won't help much. He is at least relatively quick, though. There we go. And let's see if we can get out with this this guy here. I think he's another guy with a rocket launcher. I'm not 100% sure. He looks like a guy with a rocket launcher, though. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yep, game over. Figures. Lost my archer. Let's see here. This guy looks like he has a rocket launcher. He has a really good rocket launcher, and then, of course, he dies immediately. Cool. I'm down to boomerangs and spear guy. Yeah, that's definitely an arcade game for you. This is nasty. I mean, I'm sure that if I tried to I'm sure if I really tried at it, then I could probably get past this, but yeah, no. I think that's it. That's gain ground, folks. You've got a pretty good idea of what it's like now. If it seems like something you're interested in, then maybe consider giving it a try. Like I said, it's part of the Sega Genesis and Mega Drive Classics collection, which is available on Steam. I'll go ahead and throw a link in the video description box to where you can check that out if you're interested. There's a whole lot of great games in that collection, so even if this one isn't necessarily up your alley, you're probably going to find something in there that you like. I mean, it has Golden Axe and Streets of Rage and of course, a bunch of the Sonic games and stuff like that. So, there's a lot of good stuff in there. So, even if this isn't the game for you, then maybe you'll find something else in there that you like. At any rate, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I will see you all in the next video.